what is going on, bro?
Okay, sorry about that, yo. I just got it fixed, bro. I was playing this whole game talking, bro. It's like I don't even know. I'm like, yo, I'm sorry, angry therapist. Do you mind saying what you said in the? I'll pin it. There's an echo. Is it still an echo? Let me see. Sorry about that. I just bought this mic not too long ago. This is ridiculous, man. Sorry about that, Angry. I know you said you left a super chat. You could just put it in regular text and I'll pin it. Sorry, you know. It's like, damn, bro. I was trying to. I was realized. I'm like, yo, this ain't nobody responding. I was like, yo, what's going on here? Sorry about that, bro. I was really trying. I was like, and I had to reset the whole PlayStation. I'm like, yo, what is going on? I noticed this been happening a lot on my PS5, bro. I don't know what it is. I think it's because like when I close out the game or something, it gets locked up and then my mic stops working. It doesn't do that on my Xbox. It only does it on this crap, of course. Yeah, it's probably it honestly probably is their network because I use this mic on my Xbox and my Switch too. So yeah. Oh, Angry sent one in. He says, all I said was up, chat. PlayStation is dead. And you know what's funny about that? Yo, you know what's funny though? He probably thought the Sony dudes hit me. Yo, Angry Therapist said, all I said is what's up, chat. And don't forget that PlayStation is dead. And then the whole stream just went out. He probably like, oh snap, the ponies got him. He's like, yo, what happened? Yo, the ponies got game. Yo, that's funny. As soon as he said that, I wish I saw it though, man. Damn, bro. Yeah. I was really trying so hard to fix this crap, man. That's funny though. He said that as soon as the stream ended. I was like, oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm trying to have a good time with y'all, you know. I mean, you got people like AGN out here talking about, what is he saying? They pulling games off Steam. He became such a pony. Oh yeah, he sent the goons, bro. I tell you. Him and his alternative brother, Dreamcast guy too. Yo, what's up, Brian? It's crazy because it's like, from what I'm hearing, I heard PlayStation is only going to distribute the games themselves. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. I'm sorry. If people think that Sony removing games from Steam is going to help them, it's not. Because they're going to try to push their own PC distributing service, and it's not going to work. And when it doesn't work, they're just going to pull games off entirely. So, like the problem is people don't care for PlayStation games. This is what I was trying to tell people, man. Microsoft knows this, Nintendo knows this. Yep. Oh, I'd be laughing. That's the whole plan. That's what Sony wants to do, but I don't think it's going to be beneficial to them anyway. Nobody cares about their games. There we go. Nobody cares enough to play PlayStation games. You feel me? Yo, what's up, Ace? Is that from the other room? Okay, just want to make sure. They don't want them. I mean, have you seen the player numbers? Oh, snap. They're so low on Steam. Nobody cares enough to play PlayStation games. It could be. That could be a huge possibility. You ain't lying about that. Oh, you like it? I can play anywhere. I mean, I don't think it's a like. I mean, the Switch 2 Ace. You know, you gotta add me on it too, guys. I added Dustin. You know, we could actually have some conversations on there as well. I mean, I want to love the Switch 2. I want to love it the way you do, and I don't think. It's a bad piece of tech. I don't know, man. I just feel like a lot of the stuff that I could do on my Switch 2, I could do elsewhere. Besides these exclusive games, right? I mean, I really didn't like Kirby Air Riders. I'm sorry, guys. I liked it. I'm not gonna say I disliked it. I do generally like it, but to me, it's not worth $70. That's just my feeling. You know what I mean? Maybe $40, $50. It definitely doesn't seem worth 70. I'm sorry. It's just not enough content on there for me. But I think it's a good game. I think it's fun. I don't think the Switch. I think it could have came out on Switch 1 if they wanted, though. Yeah. Yeah, has anybody played Life Strange? I watched my friend play it from beginning to end. Yeah, she really liked it, that game. Have you guys played it, or is anybody interested in playing that game? I don't know if a lot of you guys like those games. Oh, there we go. Yeah, everything. Yeah. I like both. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So from a multi-console owner, I just don't like it as much. I'm gonna keep it 100. I like the PS5 more than the Switch 2, bro. And y'all know I be flaming the PS5, bro. I be flaming it. This is Chronos: The New Dawn. I be flaming. That's what I'm saying, Sora. Like, I got Chronos for my Switch 2, right? It's funny. I've been had it on PS5. I haven't played it. But I played it on Switch 2. I'm like, oh, snap, because Switch 2 don't really have that many good games. So I played it, and I'm like, oh, snap, I got this on PS5. But once you get playing the PS5 version, you don't want to go back to the old one. You know, you kind of don't want to go back to the old one. I mean, I still have it. I mean, I can play it in portable mode, but still, like, I don't know. I'm just really not feeling the Switch 2, like how some people are. Yeah, PS5, yeah, PS5 is definitely better, you know, for me. For me, that is, yeah. I appreciate that, Retro. Yeah, that's the whole thing with me, man. I'm not here to sugarcoat nothing, you know? Regardless of any company. I'm here to call it out like it is. And if I genuinely did love the Nintendo Switch, I would have told people. No shame. But as of right now, all the complaints that I've had going into the system, they're still very much there, you know? Like, I know some people say, well, just buy it for the exclusives. I mean, yeah. I mean, Donkey Kong Bonanza is the king of the show, though. That's the only game, in my personal opinion, that is worth picking up a Switch 2 for. That is it, bro. Donkey Kong Bonanza, and that is it. That is the only game worth it to me. I thought it was a pretty interesting concept. It kind of brought me back to Life Strange 1 Blue Jay. Remember with the Braxy's part at the Vortex Club with that girl? I can't remember that girl's name, but you know what I'm talking about. It kind of brought me back to that. I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. It was kind of like another take of it, but a little bit more severe. You know, with the you know, with the certain thing that was found in the basement. So it was kind of interesting. I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. It kind of brought back some Life Strange 1 memories, and you're doing it again with Chloe. I thought it was interesting. No, but I'm saying the club though. The Vortex Club. I'm saying it was similar. I'm saying the concept, you know? What is it? Because I think Prescott was working with, I mean, if you haven't played Life Strange 1 right now, then I don't know what to tell you. But it's like with that dude Prescott, he was working. I mean, it kind of did, well, it wasn't satanic, but they did kind of have where the school and everybody was kind of crooked, though. You know, the principal was crooked, the Prescotts was crooked, you know what I mean? And then the teacher that was there was getting away with this, right? And he was using that boy to take advantage of those girls. So, I mean, technically speaking, it kind of was. They had a lot of crooked things going on. And Life Strange 1. It was a pretty dark game, even though people don't think it was. It had some dark elements. Yeah. Yeah, my friend really enjoyed it. She really liked it. She really loved that game.
I found the passage in the underground, but...
Yeah, it's locked. Obviously. Try searching by the morgue, would you?
Oh, let me read what Angry said. He said Sony used to learn from others' mistakes, but they're desperate. Yeah, they're making some messed up decision. Yeah. I don't. You think, Sora? I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. So you think it's gonna do well? Fair enough. I mean, I would hope it does well. I'm gonna tell you something. It's gonna flop. Y'all like GameStar? Are you serious? I think Dusk Blood's gonna flop. I think it's gonna flop. I know, freaking. I think it's gonna flop. I think Dusk Blood's gonna really flop, bro. I'm keeping it 100 with you, man. I don't want to say that. I don't want to say that, but I don't think Nintendo gamers are going for it, man. Nintendo gamers with the Switch 2 have shown me that they only buy stuff that got a Nintendo label on it. And they're barely buying those games, man. Nintendo gamers are buying very particular games, man, and it kind of hurts my soul because they used to deviate a little bit with the 3DS and buy different franchise. I don't think Dusk Blood's gonna sell. I really don't. And I think the longer it waits, the worse it's gonna sell in the end. I really do, bro. Yep. I mean, the Switch 2 is losing a lot of momentum, man. And I tell people, man, when GTA 6 comes out, Switch 2, man, is gonna be dead, bro. I'm telling you, man. I think people are gonna lose interest in Nintendo when that happens. It says, look in the morgue. The morgue would be this one. Hold on. Yep. Oh, yeah, they do it all the time, Blue. Oh, yeah, of course. Yep. They're not called stars for a reason. They throw it in people's faces all the time. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. I've had to tell people about the roots of Easter and how it's actually bad Easter. I don't celebrate none of that, man. When I was young, I didn't know any better, but you know, like it says in the Bible, do not learn the ways of the nation, the ways of the Gentiles. I think it was in Jeremiah 10:2. I'm not learning this world, man. You know what I'm saying? This world is out to destroy you, man, and it's out to destroy and distract you. It really is, man. This world is really out here to just distract people from their higher self, you know? I had a conversation with a guy, right? And he got mad. I was talking about, you know, Jesus and stuff. And he got mad saying, that's all man-made. It's not real. This, and that. So I'm trying to explain it to him. Oh, there we go. Trying to explain it to him, right? And he's like, I don't care. Like, that's the problem with an atheist person. They don't even give you... They don't even listen. You know what I mean? Easter way is the gate. Exactly, right? Yeah, I don't celebrate none of the. I don't celebrate Christmas. I don't celebrate anything like that down here. Oh snap, I'm gonna need some barrels though in a minute. Yeah, I think the Nintendo fans will buy it, but I don't know if that's gonna get people to buy Switch 2s for though. Yeah, yeah, the pagan, yep. Yep. That's why I don't support none of that, man. You know what I mean? They'd be like, oh, it's... And I want to tell people, right? It's mockery, right? I'm going to tell people, son. What they do is straight up mockery, and they do it right in front of people's faces because people are not smart enough to catch it for themselves. But like, for example, right, with Easter, right? They say it's Jesus' resurrection and all that, right? And I will say one thing. If that's the case, then why did y'all put a rabbit and not a damn lamb? You know, Jesus is represented as a lamb, not a rabbit. You put a rabbit, right? Because the symbolism is very important, guys. I want you guys to understand. Symbolism is very important in how they do it. You put a rabbit because a rabbit is innocent and stupid. You also put a rabbit because a rabbit also shows adulterous nature. It also shows, you know, how rabbits are, how they have so many babies and stuff through lust. You don't show sheep because sheep are humble. And that's what the Lord is represented, right? Yo, mom cooked lamb today. Yeah, lamb is really good. But that's what I'm saying. They don't show these things. They show, oh, it's a rabbit. Like, that's one thing about Satan. You'll realize he likes to make a mockery out of Jesus. You'll notice that a lot, right? Hell is us. That game also is trash puzzle. Really? Some people told me it was good, but you know. Oh, damn, this game's really creeping up on the difficulty. Damn, hold on. Yeah, I think it can be used in that context as well, too. You're right, though. You're right. It's okay. I feel you, bro. I used to be atheist, man. It's okay. Every sin can be forgiven. That's one thing that's good about the Lord, bro. Every sin that you've ever committed, but you know what the one thing the Lord is happy about is the fact that you found him. That's what he's happy about. You know what I'm saying? It's just like this guy I was talking to, like he was blaming God for everything, and I was telling him, like, bro, you could be that vessel, because he was sitting there saying, like, oh God, if God was not real, if God was real, these things wouldn't happen. I said, God has came into the world and stopped things, but humans unfortunately just want to keep rebelling. It is what it is. It's just naturally a part of who we are, and God, he gives us a way out. You know? Yeah, it's a play. Exactly. He was like, and I told him, I said, do you read it? Do you know a lot about it? He's like, oh, the Bible says sacrifice. I'm like, no, it doesn't, bro. I said, unless you talk about the time of Abraham, which he did not know. So I'm like, yeah, so a lot of these people don't actually know the Bible. Because then he said something like, oh, God wiped out these people, the Canaanites. God is evil. Bruh, I'm gonna say something, right? Because I love talking about this stuff. He said, God is evil. He wiped out the Canaanites for not doing anything. Like, right? And I'm going to explain. I literally told him this. I said, you do know the Canaanites were stopping the Hebrew Israelites, right? Which was God's chosen people. They were abusing them. Matter of fact, all I got to do is type in Canaanites. Watch this. And there's also a biblical reference to that, because you know Abel and Cain, right? Canaanites, all right? So let's get into this, right? Real quick. Because he was like, oh, God shouldn't have done that. And I'm like, bro, the reason why God did that was because he told them, he warned them. Yeah, I'm a Christian. But I like to say that I just have a relationship with the Lord, right? Because sometimes people take Christianity and they make it seem like there's a lot of fake Christianity out here. I will say that, right? They were antagonists. Look, right here. Look, you could just do a Google search. Primarily significant as the indigenous inhabitants of the Promised Land, often portrayed as worshippers of other gods. All right. You see, they were worshippers of other gods and antagonists who practiced the Israelites were instructed to reject. They were attacking the Israelites. And when I brought this up to his attention, he didn't want to hear it. I said, you're getting mad because God wiped out these people, but these people were hurting the Israelites. God said, let my people go. And you paid the consequences of not listening to the Lord. The Lord wasn't going to do anything. He just said, leave them alone. Stop hurting these people. Stop doing it. And then they get mad when God had enough and God decides to do something about it. That's what I'm saying. God is in a lose-lose situation with these people. Oh, God should have did that. Oh, he should have. So God should have just allowed that level of violence towards these people? Come on, bro. I told him, I said, you guys are just leaving out context. Like, you know what I'm saying? They purposely leave out context, man. It's like, bro, you told me the Canaanites, God is evil because of this, but then he didn't bring up the fact that the Canaanites was abusing people. He don't bring that up, though. That's what I'm saying. That's why I tell people it's important to do your own due diligence, right? Their own due diligence, and read the Bible for themselves. Take what I say and read it. Don't just take what I say to you guys. Take what I say, research it, and find out for yourself. Like God Logic says, we just read. That's all we do. We just read. We just read, bro. He's sitting there trying to argue all this other stuff. And I'm like, bro. And I was laughing. He's like, why are you laughing? This is serious stuff. And I said, this is a joke, bro. This stuff is a joke. You're so emotionally invested on things that can't change, bro. And I told him, I said, please repent, bro, because I understand that you're a truth seeker, and I understand not everything he said was wrong, but understand that you can't be blaming God for these things, though. You know what I'm saying? You can't be blaming God for that. You know, he's sitting out here blaming God for stuff, but yeah, he's not blaming Satan. Like, that's my whole thing with these people, bro. Oh yeah, this game's picking up. Have you guys noticed the difficulty of this game has picked up crazy? This game, yo. I mean, I kind of like that though. That's kind of crazy. I mean, I must be getting towards the end of the game because now you can tell the enemies they sending out now, bro. It's like, whoa, and they sending them out quick too. Yeah, Chronos is a difficult game. It is. Do you see my comment against? All right, let me look into it. Hold on. He said Satan gave us game key cards. Yo, this dude Dustin is something else, man. Let me see. I gotta scroll up a little bit. Hold on. Let me see. You said this was from Blue Jay, right? Okay. I've seen many animated movies where they would. Oh, yeah. Looking into keeping in reality, they're evil. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, they do represent the rabbit in that way too as well. Well, that's the whole thing. It's all about mockery. You know what I mean? I told him. He's like, I was like, that dude is unhinged. Yeah, but Vic, but you know what's crazy though, right? And I know you're not religious or whatever, you know, and I don't try to force because because he thought I was gonna judge him. I said, no, bro, I'm not judging you, bro. I like to have these conversations so you understand the faith generally. And I get it. You got a lot of fake Christians, man. I was telling, because he was telling me, oh, but these Christians, they doing this and this. And I told him, I said, yeah, and that's wrong. He didn't sit there and have me say, oh, it's right. That's fine. They're Christian. They can get away with it. Like, I'm very disappointed, right? Oh, man, this game is getting hard now. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa. Hold on. I told him that. I said there's a lot of fakes, man. Oh, sorry about that. What is it, Crawford? I'm a little disappointed in that dude, man, because I liked him, right? And he's talking to, you know, that devil-looking guy? No, not anymore, Retro Dude, because Jesus paid. We can eat any foul creature now. Yep. Yep. Yeah, you can eat anything. Now you can. Back then you couldn't. Oh, we got 5 gifted. Let me look at it. I know it's from Angry Therapist, bro. Let me see. Oh, okay. Oh, let me actually hold on. I'm a little late. God warned his people not to fall for false prophets. And what do people do today? Fall for these devils in sheep's clothing. That's right. Amen. Oh, it was from Dustin. Okay. That was from Dustin. Okay. Oh, hold on. Okay. So, yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that. But yeah, no, he ain't lying though, because a lot of like these Christian nationalists, man. Because he was like, yo, you vote for Trump. I'm like, bro, I don't even care about... Yo, did y'all hear that Trump said he's better... What did he say? He's like, I'm like Jesus. Did y'all see that? I'm like, yo, where are these right-wing conservatives, man? They love Trump more than they love Jesus, bro. I don't know how they can support Trump after what he just said. He said... What did he was like, I'm more important... When he said something like, I'm just as important... He said that, bro. Look it up. He said that, yo. These right-wing conservatives, man, they're talking about, we love Trump. He loved Jesus. Yeah, right, bro. He's on the wrong side, bro. They don't love Jesus. They mock him. And then he said he's not going to heaven. Well, he know he ain't going to heaven. That I think he's fully aware of. That's all it is. This is who the world want to put on a pedestal. This is what they do. This is what they do. Oh yeah, I called him Coward. Crawford. I was disappointed. I don't know if y'all know this dude, man. I like his stuff. He's a Christian brother, whatever. Right? But he finally had the opportunity of talking to that, you know, that demon guy, the one you was talking about? What's his name? That demon. You don't know, with the messed up eyes. He looked like a vampire, right? So he had the opportunity of talking to this guy, and there's actually some Christians calling him out, like, "Yo, you didn't give it to him. You just let this man dictate the conversation. Like, you did this." And a lot of people calling out Bryce Crawford for that, saying, "Bro, you're not really living the faith. You're being a, you know what I mean?" And I mean, me personally, like I said. It just seemed like he did it more for marketing. And this is another problem too about God, is that not God itself, but people. They use God for marketing, man. They use it for marketing, you know, and stuff like that. When I preach the gospel, I preach it for free, bro. I don't expect people to give me anything. If people want to give, that's by their own choosing. But that's the last thing that I'm thinking about. I prefer if people get saved. You know, I don't care about, bro. If somebody gets saved, that to me is more important, man. I'm sorry, bro. I'd rather have a person be saved, because if one person is saved, all of heaven is rejoicing. That's what God wants. He said, the Lord said, you know him by their work. Exactly. What is Trump and his people doing? That's facts. Yep. Making it harder for people. Yep. His fruits say otherwise. And that's what I'm saying, though. These so-called right-wing conservatives, right? Angry therapists. If you got to think about it. With the way they think, right? They say, "Oh, we support Jesus, Jesus, and that." What do you think Jesus would be doing this? You have to ask yourself. They use God, right, and they use Jesus to push these angles. But then you have to ask yourself, would Jesus be doing it? And they know damn well he wouldn't. They know damn well he wouldn't. But they say yes, he would. It's blasphemy, man. Straight up blasphemy, bro. And I tell people, be careful of these people, man. Be careful of these people, bro. Wolf in sheep's clothing, man. The Bible told us about these people, man. We gotta be careful, bro. These ain't good people, bro. man, and I tell you, bro, they just want you to down here, man. They don't want you leaving, bro. That's all it is, man. This world, they don't want you leaving it. Satan does not want you to leave the world. Because when I was talking to this guy, it's like he was trying to deconstruct me as my faith. He said, hey, man, we're all gods. And I'm saying there like, no, we're not. God is uncreated. You are a created being. This guy was telling me, we're all gods. I'm like, no, we're not. And I even brought up context. I'm like, are you bringing up the fact when Jesus said that you guys all, doesn't it say in your book that you're all gods? But it's not in the same context. And this is why I try to tell people, when these people read the Bible, they don't understand the context. They look at it like, oh, we're God. Even Moses, God called Moses God. But with a little g. They're not understanding context. See, they don't understand how God talks. That's the problem. And that's why I'm telling you, they don't have that same spiritual discernment. And this is the problem with people that read the Bible. They don't actually understand it. They can't read the context. Like, I remember reading a verse, right, where it said, in the Bible, you must value God more than you value your mother and father. And this guy's like, that's crazy. You see, God is... I was like, you don't understand the context. You're not understanding it. See, if you actually read what it says, I don't know if it's because they don't have the Holy Spirit. I don't know what it is, but I explained it to them. God is not saying, because God tells us in the Bible to honor your mother and father. But God is essentially saying is that I'm the one that has the keys. Nobody in this family is going to save you. I can save you, okay, from this torment. Do you get what I'm saying? And when you put it in that perspective, you're like, oh, that does make sense. That does show that God's loving and caring and stuff like exactly. But they look at it too literally. Oh, well, God's telling me not to love my mom. I gotta love God. God is essentially saying that if you love him, you're gonna honor him by doing the things that he has placed for you, which is honoring your mom and dad in the first place. Bro, you know what? I can't with these people. I can't, bro. I can't. You know what I mean? I just can't with these people. They don't understand. It's weird. I don't know, but I noticed that people that are so attached to this world, they can't understand God's word. They can't. When they're so attached to this world, they can't understand it. I used to be one of them, so I know. I used to be atheist, so I know. When people's like, oh, but you grew up, I was like, dude, I didn't grow up in a Christian household. I'll probably be the last person that found God, but God found me anyway. He did. And you know what's crazy? I asked for him, and he revealed himself. I could never go back on that. Just like how the Apostle Paul seen God in Damascus, he could never go back. I'm like, God damn. He said, well, all right, let me see what Killer Tiger said. Hold on. Because I think a lot of people do that. Let me see. Killer Tiger says, he's like, I'm well like shit. All right, God, I need the lottery. I'm like, God damn it. All right, so I'm going to explain that, right? I'm going to tell you, God doesn't work that way, right? I know you're doing it as a joke, but God, I'm going to explain things. God does it when you need something. See, the reason why God would never do that, because just like he told the parable to the rich man, this is Chronos the New Dawn. Just like he told the rich man that it'd be easier for a camel to go through a needle than a rich man to get to heaven. So God is saying that to be rich in this world means absolutely nothing in the kingdom of the Lord. It means absolutely nothing. So why would God grant you something that's only going to destroy you? You know what I mean? In regards to your repentance and becoming a better person. You get what I'm saying? God wants you to focus on what's important. But let's say like you don't have no money to eat and you're down to your last, I guess, Marlon Game and Nation, right? That's crazy. I'm using him as an example. And you guys give him $20 so he can get some Chef Boyardee cans. You know what I'm saying? You know, clearly, clearly the man was dependent on it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I had to throw Marlon in there. It means nothing. I'm just fortunate. I'm just happy. I had to throw Marlon, man. I had to throw him in there, right? But I'm just saying, like, you know, he's grateful for that. You know, he can eat his ramen noodles. You know, I don't mean it disrespectfully either. I don't. But like I said, you know, I mean, that's why I do for people too. Like, I help people. I do a lot. But that's because I have faith in the Lord. Because a lot of people, what they do, I'm going to tell you what people do. They think, oh crap, hold on. Alright, 1 minute, guys. Hold on. They think that their good works is what gets you to heaven, and that's not true. Having good faith in the Lord. You know why I do things for people? Because I have so much faith in the Lord and what He's promised. It's faith. Abraham was counted as faith. That was counted as righteousness. So when you have good faith in the Lord, only good things can come out of it. Yeah, I mean, I don't hate the man for getting money. I just think people don't like the e-begging. You know what I'm saying? Using the Lord's name in vain and all that. You know what I mean? I don't have a problem with that. You know? But you got to start questioning things, right? When he's that dependent on something like that, because that's not good. You know what I mean? Why would you want to live as a man? Like, I get it. You want your super chats, but you should not be that dependent on a super chat. Yeah, it's the e-begging. Yeah, that's the issue. I don't mind the man getting his money. Oh, crap. Hold on. Yeah, that's not the problem. People support him because they like his content. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. But I just think, like you guys said, it's the begging. It's that, though. You shouldn't be dependent on that, because if you don't get it, well, guess what? This man ain't eating, and that's not good. This man has turned his whole life into survival. That's not good. That's not good, man. And that's why he be begging, because he's like, yo, I need it. I need this though, because if I don't get it, I'm not gonna be able to eat. That's not good. That is not good, bro. And that's what I'm saying. And that right there is pretty dangerous. Because if you telling me that you can't afford to eat because you didn't get a super chat or you didn't get enough super chats, then there's clearly a problem. This should never be like this, man. You know what I'm saying? And I tell people, this is why YouTube shouldn't be a full-on. It's just a side thing, man. It's not supposed to be intended to be the way a lot of these dudes make it, bro. It's not. It's not supposed to be like that. It's supposed to be just a side thing, and you know, enjoy. He said, hold on, I'll be right back. Yeah, that's the whole thing with me. These people, man, they put their whole livelihood into this, bro. Nobody should be that. Yeah, he does value money a little too much. He may need to be more humble. I agree, Jay Rich. I agree. And I think the only reason why people send him the money, because they love the reactions. They love it. They love the reactions, man. And, you know, they love the reactions. They love the begging from him because it gives them a sense of power. And I think that's the problem with Marlon. You have gave them power. When he's mad at Siggs, you gave Siggs the power with the e-begging. You're giving these people power. They're like, you know what it is? It's like the monkey that dances for the. I swear, this is so crazy, but this is true, right? It's like the monkey that dances, right? Like, I'm actually being serious. I'm not, you know. It's like the monkey that dances for the trainer guy, right? And they're just throwing money in the bucket. That's man, that's messed up. No, but it's true. That's what's going on here. You know what I mean? He's just dancing, and it's like, oh man! As soon as I don't bring it, then they got this. Oh my goodness! You know, and that's not. You should not be dependent like that, bro. That's crazy, man. That is crazy. Yep, Siggs is a real one. He's a real one for calling that out, man. And they think people are mad that, oh, they just mad because I'm successful. Nobody's mad because you're successful, bro. Because then if that's the case, then somebody's more successful than you. That makes no sense when they say stuff like that. Oh, he's mad because I'm successful. Like, what? Bro, you know somebody got more subscribers than you, right? Does he not realize that? Man acting like he got 10 million subscribers. Man's acting like he Mr. Beast. Bro, this man ain't even close to Mr. Beast. He ain't even close to him, and he out here acting like he Mr. Beast. This dude, I don't understand. Last time I checked, Mr. Beast gives out. He don't take. Yo, you got Marlon looking at Siggs like, man, look, yo, you bottom feeder. You bottom feeder. Yo. I'm Mr. Beast in these streets. Well, he out here taking. Last time I checked, Mr. Beast gives, not take. Yo, well, I got place time. For real? You got for what? He timed y'all for what? Oh my goodness. Really? What happened? What'd you say? That's crazy. They be timing people off of video game stuff. I don't know. That's weird. Or a difference of opinion. Oh, he owns a house. Wow. You know what it is, though? He probably just doesn't have his finances in check, though. Yeah, he probably got a lot of things, so he wants to continue to live lavishly, but he's doing it off the backs of others. You know what I'm saying? And I think that is why a lot of people call him out. I see. So it's not like he's not fortunate. He's very fortunate in life. He's fortunate than probably most people. But yet, he still needs it. It's just because of his spending habits. He doesn't know how to budget. That's probably what it is. That's what it is. I see. So since he doesn't know how to budget, you guys, his audience have to make up for the for the lost cause. Oh, during that time? Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah, he was timing people out a lot about that. So, that's what I'm saying. So it's not like I would feel bad if he didn't have nothing. You know what I mean? He ain't got nothing. Oh, okay, Marlon. But it's not that. Like you said, he's buying all this PC stuff. I see. That's why people calling him out. Gotcha. Okay, fair enough. That makes sense. That's pretty rational though. Because they're like, yo, you asking for money, but you coming out here walking on with a 50 90 PC, whatever that stuff is. I don't know. I'm not familiar with all that, but I know what you guys are saying. And, you know, he's out here asking like, I'm broke and all that. But that's because you buying all this hardware, these electronics. You know what I'm saying? You buying all this hardware, you ain't even playing it, bro. That's another thing with these dudes, man. They're not even playing what they purchasing. The only reason why I did not buy a Pro, one, is too expensive, and second of all, he said he'll be the first one to buy it, even though his PC he don't even need. So he's just compulsive. See, that's the problem with people like that. They always feel it's like a dude that needs the newest car. That's what it is. Yeah, it's the same thing. He puts too much value in that, man. Maybe he needs to put more value actually playing the games. Like, for real. Like, why does he even need upgrade? I don't see the point in that. I generally don't see the point of why he has to upgrade. Say, bruv. Yeah, you know what I heard? I heard AGN did the same thing. I heard he compared PlayStation to Jesus. I said, these guys, man. Hey, yo, he compared PlayStation to Jesus, bro. I was like, what? What are we doing, bro? You comparing PlayStation to Jesus, bro? To Jesus? Are you serious? To freaking Jesus? This is crazy, bro. I can't believe it, man. He says, "Oh, PlayStation has an identity. It's like Jesus." Like, wow. I'm like, wow. Oh, that's for the maintenance key. Okay. It's ridiculous, man, some of the stuff these people be saying. Liquid metal scrap. Shit, he said, yeah, he said it, bro. I think it was on one of his videos, man, James. He actually said that, bro. He compared PlayStation to Jesus, bro. I don't know what's wrong with these dudes, man. There's something physically wrong with these PlayStation boys, man. It don't even make sense no more. Damn, I got no freaking space, man. Yeah, he's literally said it. Yeah, it's the console war Bible with these dudes.
Hunter, I know how hard it is for you. Trust me, I'm not speaking just from the doctor's experience.
It's the console war Bible with these boys. Yep, that's all it is, bandwagon. And what's funny is that PlayStation ain't even doing nothing. I don't know how they praising PlayStation for doing the bare minimum. All because it sold, all because the console sold. These dudes are sad, man. And I told Nintendo gamers, man, don't be like these PlayStation dudes, man. And some of them already acting like it already. Man, gamers are lost need Jesus for real. Yo, I came with a console. Actually, it's funny because I actually bought that book after Dreamcast. I haven't read it though. But it's like, yeah, he bought the console war Bible. For real, for these dudes, yeah. These dudes bro, they're so miserable. Who lives like this, bro? I don't know, man. Even when I was a bad person, I never looked at, I was just insensitive to people. I was very insensitive. I didn't really care about how people felt, and stuff like that. I was just very, very cruel person. But I stopped being like that. I mean, people still think I'm cruel though. Like when I tell them the truth, but at least when I say that, I'm like, well, you know what? At least I'm doing it through kindness and righteousness. But before I wasn't really a righteous person, so therefore when I used to address people like certain things, like for example, like I'll explain how it is, right? So before, right, if somebody was going through stuff, I'd be like, well, that's your fault. I mean, in a way, and all this, it was kind of more cold-hearted. Now when somebody's like, well, you reap what you sow, the things that you create your own hell. So I kind of say it in a much more humble way. I mean, if you think about it, it's kind of the same crap. They just don't like the truth. A lot of people don't like the truth. That's what it is. I realize that. Because I was like, oh no, I do it more righteously, and they still hate me. They still hate me for it, which is hilarious. Matter of fact, they even hate me more now. They hate me more. Oh yeah, I try not to do that. Yeah. Yeah, and I used to do it for the entertainment. It was never nothing too serious for me. But obviously people are very sensitive. You know what I mean? So I try to be very respectable to other people's feelings. Before I didn't care. I never really cared. I was like, well, that's you. You just being a crybaby. But as you get older, you start realizing like, okay, you start trying to be more humble about it. And that's what I've been doing. Yeah. Oh yeah, one of my favorites. It's one of my favorite games. I love Skies of Arcadia. But it's just about being more humble. I like to be, I had the guy who was telling me, he's like, oh, you don't take credit for nothing? Nothing, you're good? I was like, nah, bro. God, everything. He's like, bro, it's okay to take credit. I said, but I prefer to be humble, like the Lord. You know what I'm saying? When they see my name in Sports Show Power, it's like, bro, like, I don't know. Oh yeah, I know sports is very volatile. I think we was talking about this, James. It's very volatile. Instead of them just enjoying the entertainment, having fun, these people got to make it way worse the way they want to get violent. And I was like, bro, I never understood that. They team win the championships. They out here rioting in the streets for what? For what? Like, why can't they just enjoy it's like, they act like they're the ones running in the field and shooting the basketball and all this. It's for your entertainment. But unfortunately, people can't see this. They can't see it. Hey, we're fanatic fans. Yeah. There's nothing wrong with being a fan. Like I said, as long as you know you do it with respect, there's nothing wrong. It's like being a fan of a console, whatever. Which, like I said, oh, you sent me one. Hold on, brother. I got you. I got you, brother. Let me check right now. I'm sorry about that. Okay. We got. Oh, damn, Angry sent this one a while back. If these pony channels was real and honest, maybe they wouldn't have to ask for super chats. That's facts. The channels I support never ask for a dime. Facts. Plus, they're honest with the people that sub to them. That's facts. You're right, Angry Therapist. You know what I'm saying? You know Marlon Gaiman, he's seething right now, man. He's like, oh, that should have been for me. That's my ravioli. That's my ravioli, God damn it. Yo, Angry Therapist, why you sending me Marlon Gaiman noodles, Marlon Gaiman Nation's noodle supply? Those are my noodles, God damn it! Those are my Chef Boyardee cans, God damn it! That's my groceries right there. Yeah, it's the weather. It's the weather, Tiger. Yeah, a little bit. It's the weather. Just a little bit. Not much though. Yeah, this weather sucks, man. It's just constantly changing. That's my goddamn noodles! Oh my goodness, bro. Oh my goodness. Yo, what's up, Troll? Woo! What's up, Troll? Oh man. Woo! Man, y'all too funny though. Man, y'all got me crying over here, bro. That's what I feel like the community is. And another thing too, these guys, right? They take themselves too seriously. You know what I mean? Like, instead of getting mad, like, they should take some of that criticism and just laugh about it. Like, oh yeah, you know, I'm not that good, you know, or something. I do it all the time. I think people, they try it, but then they like, oh, we can't get to this guy. So some people, I don't know if people telling me it's Mr. Din's people or whoever, you know, they try to overdo it. You know what I mean? But even then, I still stay humble for the most of the time. You know, sometimes they take it a little overboard, those ponies, man. Because if they can't get you to react, they have to go out of line. But they get triggered over nothing. That cracked me up with the Adam Sandler. Yeah, I used to watch all his movies, bro. Happy Gilmore. What was the other one he had? Oh, I like Don't Mess with the Zohan. That was oh crap, that was hilarious, man. Don't Mess with the Zohan. That, you know what's funny? That movie was considered trash. You know what's funny? I don't know. Maybe it's just like that with games. But it's like I liked the movie. Right, just like I like particular games that people hate for some reason, like Batman Forever on the Genesis and the Super Nintendo, and the arcade game. Oh, for real, I do? Nice. I came across my PS5 post uploaded. AI pic of dead PS5 Pro. The cough of fanboys are crying. Yo, bro, his movies was funny. What was the other one? There was The Waterboy was good. There was one that came in the 2000s, the early 2000s. I'm trying to remember what it is, though. It's not Mess with the Zone. That came up a little bit later. Another one. And he's just naturally funny with it. He doesn't have to overdo it. You know, sometimes with these comedians and stuff, they overdo a lot of the jokes. You feel me? And sometimes it's not good. It's like that Amy, what is her name? Amy Schmalzler, whatever her name is. She overdoes it. Overdoes her humor, bro. Like, just weighs too much. Like, tries so hard. Now it was like after Happy Gilmore. It's another one. Can't remember it, bro. It's like I know it came around 2002, 3-ish. I forgot, bro. Yeah, she's just a try-hard, bro. Anybody's like, they just try hard to be funny, and people can see right through it. He doesn't even try. He's just like a natural person, right? Where you could just have a beer and stuff like that and just be chill, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could tell Hollywood is not so far up his behind like some of these other actors. Yeah, they all are. It's like you know, they get egos and stuff. He's just an ordinary guy that makes movies. You know, everybody can relate to the ordinary person. Bulletproof. You know, one of my you know, it's funny. I know this movie's not a comedy, but it's like one of my favorite movies. Have y'all seen Four Brothers? That movie is hilarious. Yo, Four Brothers is hilarious, bro. That movie is funny, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. It's not even a comedy, bro. But every time I watch that movie is hilarious. Four Brothers. That movie is hilarious. That movie's hilarious, bro. It's not even a comedy, but every time I watch it, I laugh at it. It's hilarious. You know, back then you could laugh at see. Yeah, that's a good one. Four Brothers. Yeah, I liked that one. Yeah, Jim Carrey. Yeah. That's the way to live life, though. To be ordinary. You know what I mean? Yeah, for real, right? So it's so funny. Like, I know it sounds stupid, but it's like Four Brothers is like one of the most serious, hilarious. It's like a serious comedy movie. I don't know how. It's hard to explain, but it's just funny, bro. I mean, like when the guy says, "I don't pay hoes to you know what. I pay him to leave." Like, what? Money Talks is a good one with Chris Tucker. Oh, with the diamonds. When he got the diamonds. That's what you want? Yo, Chris Tucker, man. Yo, listen. Chris Tucker in the 90s, bro, was something else, man. Rush Hour, Money Talks. Bro, listen, man. I loved all Chris Tucker's films, man. I liked it, even the part he played in Jackie Brown. That was good, too. The Jackie Brown, when he's in the trunk. Oh, man. Every scene that this man is on, man. And he played Dead Presidents. That was a good... Yo, Chris Tucker, man. He's funny as hell, bro. Friday, of course. I mean, we can never forget Friday. Bro, every movie, man. He's another one. Another one of my favorites. Hilarious, man. Oh, let's see. What's this?
I think I found the optimal place for the toxin injection.
What does it look like?
Like a heart.
Perfect. That should be it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, man. Especially, you know what's funny? I heard when they were doing the Rush Hour movies, I guess Jackie Chan couldn't actually understand the humor. Like, I heard it was actually organic. He didn't understand. Like, Touch a Black Man Radio, he didn't even understand none of the humor. So I think that's what made it funny, because like Jackie Chan's reactions, I think, in the movie was actually genuine. Because he truly didn't understand. He didn't understand it. Like, he truly was like, huh? I didn't even think Jackie Chan even brought it up. Like, yo, I didn't even understand this. Like, so it looked like he was dumbfounded the whole movie. And I think it kind of made that movie feel genuine. You know what I mean? That's like one of those films, like the two polar opposites just made something magical, bro. That was just, oh, man. Alright, so there's a code here. Alright, I think I have a note. Yeah, he didn't know how it worked in America, so it kind of made it funny. You know, so he didn't get it. He said everybody else was laughing, but he's like, I didn't understand. I think that was kind of funny, though. I don't think we'll ever see movies like that again. Yeah. Yeah. Also, too, Chris Tucker. I don't think I think he said he would never do a movie like that again, or like something like in Friday. So, I think it's just not who he is anymore. It's like Conker's Bad Fur Day, right? Like I seen the Rare documentary about how they made that movie, and it's like, what was it? They were like, oh, you know, we don't have it in us. So it's like when you don't have it in you like that no more, then it just kind of, they can't, that magic can't be there, you know. Oh, he is? Oh, what faith is he? He's Christian now? I know, once you find God, bro, you just become more serious. Like, you start taking life a little bit more seriously. It is true, though. Even myself, you start wanting to do better for yourself. You start thinking, you know, he probably honestly, sometimes people like that, even though a lot of, but he's all really, oh, okay. Yeah, I'm very curious. I probably could look that up or whatever. But usually, like with me, like you just start taking things more seriously, and you start, you know, and a lot of people love the old you, they still do, you know. But sometimes, you know what it is, guys, people like himself, they regret it because they feel like, you know, like it's just, you know, they feel either lost at the time, there was nothing really going on in their head. And I mean, to me, I look at it as a reflection of improvement. But you know what I'm saying? God makes us see things differently, you know. He's probably not very proud. Yeah, pepperoni and bacon. Yeah, that's my favorite for pizza, pepperoni and bacon. Yeah, that's my personal favorite. Yeah, you can tell. That's what I'm saying. You can tell you can see it on his face. Yeah, he got a lot of regrets, and it's not, you know, he made a lot of money and, you know, and all this, but as time goes on, you start realizing that he shouldn't be ashamed of himself, of course, but like I said, when time goes on, you're more of a beef guy. Oh, okay. You put beef on pizza. I'm about to try that. You know, you start having these regrets and stuff, and you start thinking like, yeah, you know what, man, like, you know, but, you know, it's not nothing to feel regrets. To me, it's more of like, oh, an improvement. Yeah, we all have to come through that, you know. You know. Yeah, I actually tried a Hawaiian pizza before. It's actually really good. Pineapple ham. I actually tried that before. I had a friend put me onto that, but he said you got to get it at certain places. Not all places do that good though. The Hawaiian pizza with the pineapple and the ham, that is really good though. I've actually had it. I was actually shocked how sweet and savory the pizza. No, it's good. Yo, Retro, it is good, bro. I was saying, yo, Retro, he said pineapple. Bro, I said beef. Bro, I'm telling you, bro. Listen, it's good, bro. It is good, bro. It's sweet. It's savory. It's crazy, bro. And honestly, I love pepperoni and bacon because that's my go-to. But that's just because every place can't do a good Hawaiian pizza. I'm being serious with you. Not every place can do a good Hawaiian pizza. So that's what I'm saying. It is good, bro. It is good, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I was saying the same thing, bro. Trust me. I'm like, yo, what the hell is this? Ham and pepper. What was this? The hell, ham and all this? I said, this look nasty. He's like, yo, try a slice, man. Yo, try it. I'm telling you, it's good. It's good. I said, this look nasty, bro. I don't want to try this, man. This ain't no regular pepperoni, but I tried it, bro. I was in heaven, bro. And that food was so good, bro. I'm telling you. But he says you gotta get it at certain places. You know what I mean? You gotta get it at certain locations. Not every place. The only reason I set up for pepperoni bacon, because that's not hard. It's just pepperoni and then bacon. So you know what I mean? So it's simple. You can get that at Domino's. You can get that at any place and it'll be tolerable, right? So I stick with the old reliable, right? Not every place could do a good pineapple ham, and it just is not all places. So that's the reason why. But I've tried it before, and it's really good. It does. You got to get it at the right place, though. Yeah, no dodgy ones. Yeah, they're gonna be pulling out that ham they be finding in the supermarket. Yeah, you gotta get it. Just try it, bro. I'm telling you, man. Just try it. You know, this was like a family-owned business too. I don't know how it tastes under corporate, because corporate is different. But this was like a family-owned type thing. You know what I mean? I think it was a family Italian, something like that. So it was good. He told me, he said, that's what I like. And I said, damn, okay. I swear, I will say though, it was the best pizza I've ever tried. On they goddamn pies. Shit's like putting strawberries. I don't know about strawberries, but the pineapple though gives it a nice little sweet. Cause you know what? Like, to break it down though, man, the pineapple really complements that sauce though. It does. It complements the sauce so well. And that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying you can go get it and then they might not be like, oh, these dudes is talking about this. It's got to be from a certain particular place. Maybe a few trial and errors. But when you get that place that can do it, I'm telling you, it's good. I'm telling you, bro, it is really, really good, bro. That pineapple really brings out that, it brings out that sauce, man. It really does, man. It gives it a nice little kick. It's really it's crazy. It's just like my friend told me, right? So I be eating Mexican tacos, whatever, and I don't even use the lime. And she told me you gotta use the lime. I was like, what the hell is this fruit? What the hell? You gotta squeeze the fruit, the lime on the damn taco. And apparently it tastes much better when you do that. I was like, I didn't know that. I'm just eating it, you know what I mean? I'm a black man eating a Mexican taco. I don't know these things. But apparently you gotta, that lime is very important. Yo, come on, JK. You another one? Nachos. Actually, I'm not a big nacho guy myself. I'm not a big nacho guy. I never really liked nachos. You know? Never really liked nachos myself. Alright, so hold on. So what do we... It says prepare the toxins. So I have to get into a particular room to do this. I know. But yeah, man, I'll tell you this right now, man. That's some good pizza, bro. You know? Like, I like a place that could do a good sub, too. A good sub is really good. How does your tongue... It's kind of hard. I don't know. I don't know, Retro Dude, but I feel like... I'm telling you, it's weird. Like, I thought it was going to be nasty, but the sauce and the pineapple really compliment it. It really do. If you want. He said, okay. I haven't tried it yet, but everybody telling me I got to do it that way. Yeah, let me see. Hold on. Let me see. He says you gotta have a taco if you want. Yeah, that's what I was hearing. Barbecue chicken. I haven't tried that either. Barbecue chicken pizza, bro. I'm gonna have to. I like to expand. I like to try new things. I love tamales. Can't go wrong with those. Enchiladas. Yeah. I've never tried a taco with lime. And I'm gonna tell you something, man. You know, I had a good Mexican taco, bro, and all that. Like, you know, not the hard shell American style, whatever. Like, Mexican food is really good. Grilled chicken is good. It's very good. It's very good complimentary on things. I like a good grilled chicken, especially on a salad. Even though I don't eat salad very often, but I wouldn't mind a nice grilled chicken with a salad, you know. Yeah, I like to experiment now. You know what I'm saying? I've never tried it. No, I've never tried a taco pizza. No. Taco pizza. I've never tried that. Retro pineapple. Yeah, retro pineapple is nice on the hot. It's good, bro. I'm telling you. I swear, bro. He got to try it one day, man. He's got to try it. But I don't know. I don't think trying it at like a Domino's pizza. Because I haven't even tried it. I only tried it when my friend got it at this place. You know what I mean? He went and got it and stuff. He said this is the only place he'll eat it from. So I feel like it's got to be very particular. Because if he just goes and orders it, he's like, oh, let me just try this. Because you know sometimes we get curious, he might not like it. You feel me? You know what I mean? It's got to be from some very particular spots. Trying to think, is there something to open the door? Oh, I think you see that right there. Yeah, there's got to be something for me to get in here. Cause oh, right here, I see it. There we go. Yeah, I see it. I didn't see that orange thing from before. Yeah, that's gonna open the door. Hold on, this is the same room, not this one. Oh, right here. There we go. It's 9509. I gotta try me some Jamaican food, bro. I need to try me some oxtail, bro. I had all my people telling me you gotta get that oxtail, bro. I heard that food's good, bro. I've seen it, man. Get that oxtail with the rice and all that, bro. I gotta get me some oxtail, boy. I've never tried it. I've had people tell me it's really good. I'm about to try that, man. If you got a woman that could cook, man, that's a blessing. I just want to get invited to a cookout. I feel you, Skate. I don't think I really get invited to cookouts very much because everybody's so anti-social now. Everybody nowadays, ever since COVID came around, is different now. Nobody wants to be social no more. Everybody's just, it's weird. It's like we're not even in COVID no more and people still acting like they are. Like, it's crazy, man. Aussie barbecue, I never did. There's a lot of different variations. You got that Texan barbecue, Aussie. You say it Aussie, never heard of it, but I'm assuming it's really good. There's all different types. Korean barbecue, you know. I think you can't go wrong with it. All I gotta see is BBQ and I'm good. Oh, this is the Jamaican barbecue. That gotta be. Anything with BBQ is good. It don't matter where it's from. For real. All I see is BBQ. Yep. I'm signed up. Yeah, man. Yeah, BBQ goes nice and well with a BBW. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trolling. He said, "Hold on, whoa! I didn't say BB that. No, Tiger." He said, "Wait, what?" He said, "Hold on, what?" Maybe for the ladies though. I was talking about BBW though. A BBQ goes good and well with a BBW, right? But you're saying that could be for the woman though. I know you're trolling. I was like, oh. Yeah. But for the ladies though, maybe. Never tried fried pan noodles. Oh yeah, no, I get you. Oh, I know where this goes. There's a lot of backtracking in this segment. There's a huge amount of backtracking. I think it goes here, right? Yep. Oh wow, there's another segment too. Oh my goodness, this Alright, let me see, guys. Hold on. I'm gonna probably save this. Alright, hold on. Alright, I'm gonna save this game, guys. And I'll see y'all in the next one, okay? Alright, let me save it, though, first. Alright? Thank you guys for stopping by, man. You know, take care, everybody.